A woman was shot and killed last night in her car. Dallas police say she was shot by a man in another car, but police also say it wasn't road rage and that the man and the woman were not strangers.
All right, so look, man. Now, before we get into the story of Shapira Lee, I do want to say rest in peace to her and condolences to the family and her friends as well. Hopefully justice will be served. But 29-year-old Shapira Lee, a resident of Dallas, Texas. Now, shout out to Dallas, Texas. As y'all know, that's one of my favorite cities, man. If you're from Dallas, Texas, drop it in the comments below. But around 10:30 p.m., August 26, 2023, which was this past Sunday, police were called to what was originally thought was to be an accident on Inwood Road near Lemon Avenue. And for better reference, that's right there near the Dallas Love Field Airport. I think I actually flew out of there once or twice. But once the police got there, they saw a tree and power lines was taken down in the area. So at first look, it did appear to just be a normal car crash. Someone was maybe drunk, lost control of the vehicle, ran into a power line. But they quickly realized once they got there and actually looked at the scene, they determined it was a shooting and not a car crash. 2 cars were on the scene when the police arrived, and one of the drivers, it was 29-year-old Shapira Lee. And unfortunately, she was deceased on the scene. And the driver of the other vehicle, well, it was 32-year-old Cortez Newt, and he was taken to the hospital for minor injury. Detectives say Newt was responsible for the shooting, and they charged him with murder. They did reveal that the two knew each other, but they did not go into detail of how. So just a brief summary here. These two had some type of history, but no one wants to detail of what type of relationship it was. So you guys can speculate on that all you want. But it seems as though Shapira Lee, she was driving near the Dallas Love Field Airport. What was it? She was driving on Inwood. And this guy who seemingly wanted her dead for some reason, he chased her down in his vehicle, let off shots. And during this chase, they hit light poles, trees, everything. Like this guy really wanted this woman gone. I saw one of the witnesses say her car was so demolished, you can't even really tell it's a car. All you can see was the rear end of the car. Everything else was in pieces. Her father did verify her and this guy was communicating probably for a few months, but he himself, he's never really seen him. And also during the time of this murder, they weren't talking or dating at all. So again, you could take that how you want to take it. To me, it sounds like they were talking at some point. Maybe messed around with each other, I don't know. And maybe she stopped feeling him like that, and she chose to cut him off. Just like any other human in the world has the right to. And him being emotional, he probably couldn't take the fact that she dubbed him like that, and this murder was a result of it. And again, that's just my personal opinion. There's always 3 sides to a story. His truth, her truth, and well, the actual truth. And once we get more information about this case, I guess more of the truth will be revealed. And I want to say this before I get out of here. I know I'm not anybody's father. I can't tell y'all what to do. Hell, probably younger than some of y'all. But women, please listen up. And listen up close, buddies. Look at this guy's face. I mean, look at him. The guy looks pure evil, right? Seriously, I'm not trying to be funny, right? But look at this dude. Stay away from people like this. You can't change them. They're no good. He looked demonic as hell. I'm the type to say innocent until proven guilty. But he did it. I don't care. And start doing some type of background checks because just back in April, this guy was arrested for beating up on a woman. So what do you think he's going to do with you? I mean, seriously. This guy has a crazy violent history. Robberies and all. Like Jay Maine say, right? Do your homework. Because again, I'm not trying to be funny. But I can look at this guy and tell you whatever they accusing him of doing, he did it. A soulless individual. Just don't associate with people like that at all. Stay far away from them. And this girl had an 8-year-old son. It's crazy, man. A nice looking woman too. And I think, unfortunately, that's probably what got her murdered. Her being so attractive. And this guy being a simp. He couldn't take the fact that he didn't have access to her anymore. Or couldn't have access to her at all. Again, rest in peace and condolences to the family. That's my thoughts on it. How do you guys feel about it? Drop it in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.